the place for comic book and anime reviews.
Hey you guys, welcome to Brevin Camo 12's YouTube channel. Place for your comic book and anime reviews. Today I'm talking about my review for Eden Zero. This is another Netflix review. Part 2 of Eden Zero had just came out. I really loved part 1, so I was really excited to see what part 2 was gonna be like. And part 2 of Eden Zero is a little bit more interesting. In fact, it takes a little bit more of a darker turn, just a bit. But it still has that funness that I really like. And it was actually in this part where I realized why I'm enjoying this show more than I enjoyed Fairy Tail. And it really hit in that ending for the series. This show is able to really pack the emotional weight for me that Fairy Tail did not have. Fairy Tail would try to put these emotional moments within its series a lot of times, but then it would undercut it a lot of the times by bringing dead characters back to life and did it over and over again. I always felt like the backstories for the characters weren't as emotional. I didn't really connect with their backstory because it would undercut those backstories in the show quite a lot, and it really took away from my enjoyment of it. Eden Zero does not do that. Eden Zero's characters are so much more to be fleshed out and so much more heartfelt, and I find myself really emotionally engaged in throughout this story. And that's one thing that hit me while I was watching it this time. Was like the emotionality that I was feeling that I never really got with Fairy Tail. I was just emotionally invested in these characters. I was invested in Shiki's story, in Homura's story, in Rebecca's story. These were really great characters that I really ended up falling in love with in this part. Like, this part really made me fall in love with these characters a lot more than I did. Homura's whole entire story with her mother Valkyrie and her teacher, and wanting to find that person who she loved, and that story of found family that is driven throughout this season really worked for me and really made me just love this season so much more than I thought I ever would have. It really hit really hard. Each episode was very, very impactful. I also love that each of the story arcs feels so self-contained and so short. That also like made it easier for me to get through. Also, each episode kind of ends on a massive cliffhanger, which also keeps me wanting to watch more. And by the end of it, I just wanted more of this. And I cannot wait for us to get another season of Eden Zero because I enjoyed this so much. This was just so fun, and I really can't wait to see what comes next after this. This was amazing. This was fun. That's all I can say about it. This was the most fun I've ever had watching the series, and that's all I can say when I watch anime. I just want it to be fun. I want to laugh. I want to be engaged with your characters, and for the most part I was, and for that reason alone is why I like this series quite a bit. So everybody on Eden Zero, part 2 of season 1. I'm going to do Eden Zero, and I will catch you guys later. Peace out.